Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy Snazz, and I am bringing you a Spellbreak video. This game just released today. While I'm actually a couple hours after I filmed this, but it just released for its public closed alpha. So the NDA is lifted. We can now make videos on this game, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video about what I believe is one of the most beginner-friendly classes you can possibly use at the moment, right now, on the first day of the NDA disclosure agreement being over. First day that we can stream it live on Twitch. If you haven't already checked out my channel, if you didn't come from my channel, make sure you do head over there. I will be streaming this game all day. I'll be streaming this game pretty much all the time right now. Head on over to twitch.tv/Snazz_CF. That'll be in the description down below. So, what we're going to be talking about first is the scrolls, or it's kind of like the class that you pick. It's a mixture of, like certain perks. It's like two perks that build on top of each other as the game goes. So the first perk I take is called Bulwark, and it's kind of very user-friendly because it's very, very tanky. It's like becoming a tank in a different game. So you're always gaining armor. Your armor does more depending on how much damage you do to somebody is how much armor you'll gain back. That's for a different video, exactly what Bulwark does and exactly what the other one does. The other one, I forgot what it's called, but it's the electricity one. Basically, it makes you immune to electricity. It makes you immune to storms, which is the electricity gauntlet's like spell. It's like special spell. So those two put together, I find, are very, very user friendly. They're not too hard to understand. You don't actually have to put a lot of effort into using them. So I believe that those two are very beginner friendly, and it's also pretty good. The two gauntlets, now we're moving into gauntlets. The gauntlets are kind of like your weapons in this game. The gauntlet that I believe should be on your left hand or your left click on your mouse, basically your main fire, should be the Earth Gauntlet. And I think that because the Earth Gauntlet right now is very, very, very strong. It's probably the best gauntlet for new players. While I was playing, I was getting in the Discord, into the Spellbreak Discord, and tons of people were telling me that the Earth Gauntlet is what I need to be using, especially as a noob. So I was like, okay, I'm a noob. I'm going to grab this Earth Gauntlet. We're going to play with this thing. And that's whenever I actually started getting kills. Earth Gauntlet basically slams the ground in front of you, and it shoots this, like, I don't know, a fissure, like an earthquake in front of you, and it hits the people for about 45 usually, and you do only have 100 health and 75 armor most of the time, unless you're running Bulwark. So you're going to be hitting them pretty quickly, pretty devastatingly, and you can move around, and I mean, you'll just kind of get used to it. And on the right hand, on our offhand, I like to use electricity. Reason being is because I run that electricity thing. As you can see me right there, I was picking a spell to upgrade. Basically, every time the ring closes in and you get inside the new ring, you can upgrade your scrolls or your class ability. It's kind of it's a little bit confusing to get used to at first, but after, I would say, 5 games, you'll understand it completely. I'm picking up here some mana and some armor and some health potions. The Bulwark really goes off of having a armor pot running. So you take a sip of an armor pot, and it's going to give you like a couple armor, but the Bulwark, what it does is it'll fill up the rest of your armor for you over time. That's why it's such a big, good, positive thing to have as a new player in the game. Right there, I'm just kind of looting a little bit more, moving on. Moving into more of a rune now. The rune that I like to run, I personally really liked running the feather rune, where you fly up in the air and then you kind of come back down nice and slow. I think it was right there on the ground to my right, yeah. You basically fly up in the air and then you come down nice and slow. I like to run that rune. I think I have it on right now. And then there's also the rune, the blink rune. That's the one that I just picked up. Now the blink rune is a little bit more advanced. Therefore, I wouldn't really suggest it if you're just starting off the game. If you're just getting into this game, I would really suggest just taking the Bulwark and the electricity, finding the stone gauntlet in your left hand, and then the lightning gauntlet in your right hand, and pretty much just doing your best to go from there. I mean, I wouldn't really look into getting the blink rune. I would look more into getting the feather rune. That way you can go way up in the sky and just kind of, analyze your situation a bit more. The blink rune is a little bit of a more fast-paced thing, and I think that you can move into that blink rune as you get used to the game. Maybe 10 games in or so, you can kind of start experimenting with runes. But just to get your basics down, just get those 3 main things. The earth on the left, lightning on the right. Obviously, the highest rarity, the better. Rarity in this game is just like rarity in any other game. It goes white, green, blue, purple, legendary, aka orange. What I'm running to right now, these things, is how you get your skill points in the game without the ring closing. So I told you get those skill points when that ring closes, and you put them into your like class thing. And I'm right here, I'm just kind of experimenting with my lightning, you know, looking at blink, seeing how high I can get, stuff like that. Anyways, that right there, the choose a scroll thing, that upgrades your scrolls, aka your classes, and then you go get these red things, and more skill points pop out of them. I go ahead, I'm greedy, I'm like, hey, give me both of them. You know what I like. So I went ahead and put both of my things into my electricity. But, you know, bulwark, electricity, you can pretty much just kind of read it as you go, and you'll be able to understand it a bit more. But now we're starting to get into the meat of things of this game. I would say the first half of the game really is just kind of finding loot and so forth and so much, because there's really not too many hot drops right now. The more portals around a place, then you're really going to find more people. But as we kind of venture forth, we start finding people. You can see there, that is my Q ability. That is my ability. I got that kill. You know how your boy do. And I'm hitting these I'm hitting this electric attack over here. But that boulder that you saw is the Q ability. That's my spell for my right hand. There it goes again, that boulder. And then I use my just normal fire for electricity because he's kind of far away. My rock isn't going to hit him. Now I'm using my rock. Get that another kill. Yeah, boy. And then we're looking to clean up this third person here. I'm starting to take some fire, so I just blink away as fast as I can. Try to get some distance between me and them. That way I can recover if I need to. See, I blink away again, recharge my mana. I'm going to be looking to finish off this fight as soon as possible. I didn't realize this guy was right on top of me until basically he was right on top of me. Luckily, my friends that I was playing with are really good. I think they're after this game, or we're ranked in the top 4. The 4 of us are number 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's because the NDA just closed and they reset the leaderboard, and we won the first game that was played after the leaderboard reset, so we're 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of funny. Anyways, moving on from that, pretty much if you kill someone, you just want to heal back up as soon as possible and then kind of loot. I would say that this game is kind of like Apex Legends in the sense that as soon as you kill a team, there's a team running at you because it's very loud. It's very loud when you fight, and you can hear it from a mile away. But fortunately, they had a lot of good stuff on them. There's amulets, belts, and boots along with all the rest of the stuff. The boots that I really like are the boots of sprinting, or the feline boots, or the cat boots, whatever they're called. Basically, I just like to be able to move fast, and I think that that's very just a huge thing for beginners. You need to be able to move around fast. You need to be able to get out of fights, because you're going to put yourself into a lot of fights incorrectly. You're going to jump into a fight when you need to jump away from a fight, and you need to be able to get out of there. Go ahead to upgrade that scroll again. That's very important. But you're just going to want to have mobility. Mobility. This game is all about mobility and how you use it. As you get higher and higher up, like I've been playing against a couple of the guys that people are calling pros. I didn't know there was a pro scene in this game, but people are calling these guys pros. I've been playing against some of them. They're using like gauntlets to throw themselves up in the air and then switching gauntlets and then firing fireballs down at me. I'm like, oh, all right, guys, I'm just trying to play the game. Y'all need to relax. But as you kind of get better, you'll be able to use gauntlets for mobility. You'll be able to use different things for mobility. That right there is the lightning storm plus. So right there, I used my lightning storm on my right hand. That's the spell of my right hand, the lightning thing. And then I threw a boulder in the lightning storm, the spell of my left hand. So both spells went on cooldown, and then I just started chasing the guy. We're chasing this guy as well. Throw a boulder. I actually get that kill as well. I am tearing it up this game, as you just saw. And now this is the executions. So like that glowing orb is kind of like them being downed, and then you have to execute them to get the kill. Kind of like Realm Royale when they turn into a chicken. So there goes the lightning storm again right there. If you get hit by one of those lightning bolts in there, you actually get stunned. So that's pretty cool. And then I had 5 blinks stacked up. That's insane. So I was able to just fly over that wall. I do believe we go down here. I think this is one of those pros that I was talking about that we fight right now. Yeah, see, I got stunned. I'm getting stunned inside that lightning. Getting stunned. Now I'm on fire. I'm basically what I'm doing here is I'm trying to keep my friend alive, the guy that's in the orb. I'm trying to keep him alive because he was saying he only had like 2 seconds to live. So I was trying to like, if you engage in the revive, then it stops the timer, and I was hoping my teammates could take them out while I was stopping his timer. That way he didn't just die. But he wound up dying, and we're like, okay, we're fine. It's us three versus this one guy. And then my other teammate died, and then it was just us two versus this one guy. And then I was like, oh god, I'm getting shot from behind. And I hit this guy for 45 white. He jumps up into the air. I hit him for 21 white, and then he just disappeared. And then I realized, oh, he's dead. So I go ahead and try to execute him, but then I'm just getting lit up, and I believe this guy kills me. Eventually, I think I can get away for a little while here. No, he kills me right here. Boom, hits me with a fireball. I go down. I mean, these guys, whoever these guys were, they were pretty good. But anyways, guys, that's just the first kind of lowdown of what I believe is the most beginner-friendly stuff you can use in the game. If you follow those steps, you'll kind of get the pace of the game, and then you're going to find out all the stuff that you want to do and the stuff that you want to use. So guys, this has been your boy Snazz. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like. If you have any tips, any comments you want to say, leave them down in the comments below. And I hope you're enjoying this game as much as I am. See you guys in the next video. Peace.